Hello, everybody, and welcome back to On the Clock. Today we have a special World Cup edition of the show. The World Cup is going on now in Qatar. The USA plays today. By the time this is out, the game will already have ended. If we win, we move on to the round of 32? 16. Sweet 16. If we lose, we're done. So we've tied both our first games. That was a big tie against England. Scotty, what are your thoughts on just the overall tournament?
Well, we proved that it's soccer, not football.
Yeah.
Proved that to England. Not a good showing against a Wales team that we should have beat, but we're going into this Iran game. Should win. Hopefully win 2-0, like confident win, going into the Sweet 16, you know. But I'm thinking England's looking like a tough team to play, but I think America stood with them, and I think we can win on any day against any team.
Yeah, so the largest margin of victory right now is 7-0 or 7-0 Spain over Costa Rica. Is Spain a force to be reckoned with in this tournament?
I don't know. They opened up that game, and then Costa Rica came over and won a game the other day. I think they played maybe Germany. They won 1-0. So, but Spain is looking like a scary team. I mean, I don't know how far they make it with all of the powerhouses, kind of like Brazil, Argentina, Portugal. I don't know, but Spain is looking like a good team.
Yeah, Jace, you got any more thoughts on the tournament?
I mean, our our top goal scorers so far, Mbappe from France, and then Inter with 3 goals, and like both of them have 3 goals within like the 2 games. So I mean, both of them are showing out for their country, and hopefully keep it on.
Yeah, so moving over to the real football here, American football, of course. The Chiefs beat up Rams team 26-10. Mahomes is now at the top of the MVP polls, and deservingly so. He had 320 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Now, him and Kelsey, I think one of the most dynamic duos in all of the world. Kind of like Messi and Ronaldo, you know, it's just that 1-2 punch, insanely good.
Deuce Vaughn and Messi.
Yeah, like that. Was it CBS that put up that graphic? That graphic was hilarious.
But they've proven this year they can go out there, have fun, and how good they are.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey with 12 touchdowns already on the season, 6 weeks ago, I think. Hopefully he can get more out of that. I think the record is 18 by Gronk,
Gronk and Brady.
I think it was 18
But
for a
I
tight
think
end.
that's definitely within reach here.
I think it is, yeah. With he's at a 4-touchdown game and a 3-touchdown game, and I think he gets one of those again. It's easily for him.
Yeah, no, and then we should be getting Kadarius Toney back next week too, which will be another thing for the offense. And then Odell Beckham, big free agent name right now. And I don't know if you guys saw this. We hadn't really talked about this. The whole thing with him on the plane, he got on the plane, he put a blanket over his head, he was going to sleep. And the flight attendant walked up to him and was like, "Hey, go put on your seatbelt. You know, we've asked you." He's like, "Oh, I'm asleep. You know, I'll put on my seatbelt." And so he was willing to comply with them. Yeah. But the flight attendant just, I guess, really wanted to show off their power, and they kicked him off the flight. So that's something. But I think he could land in Kansas City. Odds in Vegas are that he lands in Dallas, which, I mean, I don't think it'd be a bad fit, but I don't think he's going to win a Super Bowl there. All right, moving on. Jaguars and Chargers, 2 young quarterbacks, both win in close games. Jace, did you watch either of those?
I watched a little bit of the Jags Ravens game or whatever. I mean, it was a thriller. I mean, good. Like, not me 2-point conversion wins. Like,
walk-off 2-point.
Yeah. Most of them just kick field goals. Most of them just try to go for the tie. Maybe they'll win an OT. But, I mean, it was a good game all around. Yeah, really good young quarterback for the Jags and Ravens. They just kind of, I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, those 2-point conversions are kind of the Ravens kryptonite. Last year, I think John Harbaugh went for it in like 3 games. He went for the 2-point for the win, and they didn't get him in any of them. So I don't know if they're going to bring up a rule change, hey, no 2-point conversions in the 4th quarter, but we'll see how that goes. And then Travis Etienne went out, I think, in the first. You should know. You lost to me. He put up .3, or was it .4? He had a big day with .4.
2 carries for 3 yards with a foot injury without in the first quarter.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I'm really mad. We have that 32-man league, and I dropped his backup like 20 minutes before the game. So,
Casey?
Yeah.
He had like 22.
Yeah, I beat Sawyer, but I didn't beat the spread. So I went 1-on-1 on the week. Let's see, what else here? Josh Jacobs.
Big week.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
33 carries, 229 yards, 6 receptions, 74 yards. Jace, do you have him in the Rocket Productions League or no?
Jace,
Oh.
Rocket Productions? No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, regardless, he had an outstanding week and he's having an outstanding season. After I bought him both the last 2 years in fantasy and he didn't really do a ton.
Yeah.
But 1 year I don't have him, he goes off. But shout out to him and the Raiders. They're not winning much, but
I think he leads the league in rushing yards now. Over 300-yard total yardage game. He had over 300 yards there. So I mean,
yeah, is this a preview of Deuce Vaughn when he gets to the NFL? Holy cow. And then Jeff Saturday and the Colts fall to the Steelers on Monday Night Football. Love Jeff Saturday. He's 1-2 as an interim head coach. I thought the first quarter was rough. Matt Ryan started 0 of 5, threw a pick there and had a sack. Aaron got sacked. So I think that he's more of a motivational guy, but I think if the Colts give him a chance, re-sign him for next year, he has really time to build his offense and his team. I think he could be a guy. I mean, and we say guy like, you know, he's a player, but we never really say that about a coach. And just the way he carries himself, I think he's a cool dude. And then the Eagles survive against Jordan Love and the Packers. Scotty, what are your thoughts on the Aaron Rodgers injury?
I was watching that game. Aaron Rodgers went out, and Jordan Love came in. Wasn't expecting a whole lot, but I mean, kind of just something to look out for because it could be a little Brett Favre, like what happened to Brett Favre, shifts into Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You could have seen something like that, and we might next year, honestly.
I think there's a very good chance that Aaron Rodgers goes somewhere else. I mean.
So Jordan Love might be their future, and that might be a preview of what we see next year. But I think he looked pretty good for not having too many NFL experience, like in game.
I think this is only his 4th or 5th game he's played in. I know he started against the Chiefs last year due to injury.
One start.
But yeah, good to see him out there and being successful. All right, going a little bit off track here. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers possibly being on the move next year. Hypothetically, if Tom Brady retires, could you see Aaron Rodgers replacing him in Tampa Bay?
No, not
really. Going from
no.
the cold to the warm weather.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Anything's a possibility.
Maybe that's paradise for those older quarterbacks. I don't know.
It's possible.
All right, transitioning over to college here. K-State and KU played in a thriller game this weekend. K-State obviously came out on top. We've now won 14 straight Governor's Cups. And so legally in Kansas, if you have owned something for 15 years, it's legally yours. So you guys better get on your horse next year and come to play because that cup's going to resign to Manhattan. But it was a good game for all of 2 minutes. I'll give you guys credit. You gave us a stop, 3 and out, punt it, and then what was the name? OJ. I don't have it here. OJ Burrows.
I think it was Skyler Moore. I think that's his name.
Oh yeah, Skyler Moore. Punt, beautiful punt by the way. I think it was inside the 15 or something like that. And he punts it, and then OJ Burrow just drops it. K-State gets it in the red zone, scores. It's a 14-point swing. KU played well. They just weren't really ever able to fully recover from that. But you guys are going to the bowl, going to a bowl game.
We're bowling.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, we played you guys. I mean, yeah, it was better than 2 minutes, I felt like. I mean, we played back and forth kind of first half. We kind of came in within a single touchdown that half, going to get the ball coming back. So, I mean, third and fourth quarter was kind of just defense. I mean, not many points were scored. I mean, K-State kind of scored points, which was awkward. But other than that, it was a good game. Congrats to the Cats. I mean, good luck next year for basketball, I guess.
Yeah. We'll see you. Hey, and then we're gonna see you here in a few weeks, or less than a week, I think, on the 3rd. Yeah,
the 3rd.
It's gonna be fun. All right, going over to the college football playoffs. So, for the sake of this argument, we're gonna say Georgia and Michigan are both safe, no matter what happens this week.
Be.
There are 2 paths we can go down. One's kind of a safer, more boring path. You got TCU and USC both win, playoffs stay the same. But if TCU and USC lose, all chaos could break loose.
Yeah.
I think TCU would probably stay in unless my Cats just completely blow them out of the water, which, to be fair, there has a very logistical chance of happening. And then I think Ohio State probably sneaks in. Yeah. But if they don't, there's a possibility of Bama and Clemson. Clemson probably not. I think they're a 2-loss team, right?
Clemson is, yeah.
But then there are some people saying, not me, some people on Twitter, Hey, K-State could get in. They beat TCU. TCU was the 4 seed. We lost to Tulane, we lost to Texas, and lost to TCU. So no 3-loss team, or no 2-loss team, let alone a 3-loss team, has ever made the college football playoffs. But that could be something fun to kind of keep an eye on.
Also, I think if they both lose, TCU and USC, I think you could see Ohio State make it in before any other team. A 1-loss Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, it's kind of up for a toss between TCU staying in or USC. Probably TCU over USC.
Because they'll only have
Yeah.
1 loss.
And then Bama or Clemson might be in that mix. I don't know.
Yeah. That's all we got for college football. So we're going to go to commercial real quick. We'll be back with all basketball, and then after that, we'll have a Christmas time draft.
Rosehill Family Dentistry is a dentist office located on 106 East Yeager Street. They're open Monday through Friday, typically from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Their passion is to make sure their patients are happy, healthy, and able to achieve a confident, amazing smile. They care for all ages, ranging from toddlers to even great-great-grandparents. You can contact them at 316-776-2144.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're going to dive into some NBA stuff right now. Scotty, you're kind of our NBA expert. What's going on?
My Raptors, coming off a game against Dawson's Cavs. Of course, we won by 12, 88-100.
I don't think, what was it? I think JV Bickerstaff was sick or something like that.
Yeah, probably Dean Wade not playing or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's what it was. Yeah,
Wade did
yeah. No, he had to cut. He came back for the Sunflower Showdown, and he was absolutely hammered, so he couldn't play. But
Yeah, Raptors are now down below the Cavs by 2 games, 11-9, and Cavs are 13-8. And then Thunder last night losing to the Pelicans, now 8-13. 8-13. Lost now 6 of their last 8 games.
No, I already fixed that. I already fixed the 5 of 3.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
5 of 7. So they're struggling a little bit, but as expected, they're not supposed to be a powerhouse team this year. With their rookie Chet Holmgren out, tanking for Wembanyama.
Wembanyama and Holmgren.
yeah.
Chet and Wembanyama next year. But I don't know if they get that first pick, but if they
Well,
did,
it wouldn't have to even be theirs. They got so many picks over there.
They do.
It could be the Shanghai Sharks. But yeah, there's still 60 games to go.
Oh,
it's a long season left.
82
So
game season.
I think the Cavs, if they go on a 61 game win streak, we could still set the all-time wins
Oh, yeah.
record, and I think that's a very feasible option. Raptors, you guys, if you go on a 60 game win streak, you guys could tie it. Not a lot to that there. All right, move over to some NCAA basketball.
Yep.
Jace, KU, you guys lost to Tennessee. Tennessee's a good team, solid program over there. What are your thoughts on your team so far this season?
We're playing really well. We just got done playing Texas Southern yesterday, and as you can see, a relevant team compared to a non-relevant team. It wasn't really close. 87-55 with Wilson having 22, 5 and 6, and Grady Dick having 15, 6 and 1. We had 5 people over 10 and 4 people with 5 rebounds. So pretty dominant game all around, and can't wait to conference play to play everyone.
Go Vols.
Sorry, you're just boring me to death with that KU talk. All right, K-State, men's and women's, is last undefeated teams in the state. K-State's women's team pulled off a big upset over number 4, I think it was Iowa. But K-State men's team won a tournament down in, I think it was the Bahamas or something like that. We beat Nevada, and then a really close one with LSU to bring home the championship. Marie Noel was Big 12 Player of the Week, or month, week, whatever, But we're 7-0. We did get one vote to be in the men's top 25, so that's pretty cool. I think the women's are 22, 23 right now. So yeah, I'm doing some solid stuff over here.
You guys are undefeated, but you and Virginia Tech have never won a national championship in any sports. You realize that, right?
Bro, we've been over this millions of times. I swear, meat judging counts on my life. All right, let's move over to WSU, who's I think they're doing well-ish.
5 or 6 and 2. I think we're 5 and 2. Lost to Alcorn State, tough loss, and then and lost to San Francisco in our tournament over the week.
They're a good team.
But Tarleton State, we came out, played Tarleton State. Don't know if you've heard of them. Pretty good team.
Where are they located out of?
Texas, I think.
Oh, I was going to say. You could have said the U.S. and been safe.
I think it's Texas, but Jay says they're not a relevant team. I think they're relevant.
You
And
won by like 7.
Shockers, they're a solid team. We'll see December 3rd when we knock K-State off of their 7-game winning streak.
Hey, we'll get knocked off of that before, so don't worry about it.
That's all for Wichita State.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial real quick, and then we're going to be back with the final draft before the season finale.
The Rose Hill Vet Clinic is a clinic that offers pet exams, adoptions, and other pet services. You can find them at 110 North Rose Hill Road. They are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays and closed on Saturdays and Sundays. You can contact them at 316-776-0040. They are locally owned and have been in business since 1982.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome back. This is going to be one of, I think this might be our last draft, but we could have one during the live season finale. So we're going to do all things Christmas. It can be anything Christmas. Scotty, you got the first pick.
I think it's kind of the first thing you think of when you come to Christmas, kind of just snow in general, but I'm going to go with the snowflake. Just a good old classic snowflake.
Okay. Now, this one kind of was under the radar for me. I mean, not really under the radar. This is the whole reason and meaning for Christmas. At the 1, 2, I'm going to take Jesus.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, I mean, good pick, really good pick. I mean, every time Christmas comes around, some people do it before Thanksgiving, some do it after. You always have to set up a tree.
You got a Christmas tree?
Yep, Christmas tree. And then coming back, I mean, some people do this on their house. It just lights in general, like Christmas lights. You drive around.
That's another good one.
So, just drive around, look at Christmas lights.
All right, at my 2-2, a close one here. I'm going to go Snow Days.
That's one of them I was about to debate on. Snow days, or I'm gonna go Christmas break. Just the break.
The
in
whole
general.
break? That's
the
a good
whole
one.
that whole 2 weeks of Christmas break.
See, I like that, but Christmas break, like everybody expects it. Like you know it's coming. Snow day, it's like, oh man, look over at my alarm clock. Dang, it's 12:30. Well, I gotta get to school. No, I don't. It's a snow day. It's a surprise. It's a bundle of joy.
And then come back around. Usually my family does this on December 1st. We set out the Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, good
Santa
one.
sends
Ooh,
down
that's
the
a
elf.
really good one. All right, man. So I got like a day, got person. I think I need a drink. You got hot chocolate, you got coffee, you got eggnog.
Don't say it.
Nah, none of them.
Don't say
Taking
no.
Sprite cranberry.
What? Okay. So we have Sprite cranberry, whatever that is. It's so
You
trash.
know what Sprite cranberry is. We've drank it
so
before.
trash.
It's so good.
It's pretty good.
It's
I'm gonna go Santa here. I mean,
a good pick. Oh, how did he fall that far?
that's what I'm saying. Santa falling. I mean, I'm fine with that. And I mean, now, I mean, we have snow. What else takes snow? Snowmen.
Good one, good one. Jace with 2 really solid picks late. All right. Looking at my list, I got a couple songs, a couple movies. I'm going to take another kind of feeling. I'm going to take, it's a cold day out, you got a warm and cozy fireplace.
Okay. That's a nice one. My last 2 picks. It's kind of an one you do more as a kid, but I think the letter to Santa just hits different.
Ooh, good one.
And even
Really
if you're
good
not
pick.
writing a letter to Santa, you're writing a letter to maybe your parents but Santa's real, of course. But like just writing down your gifts. And then I think for my final one, I'm gonna go with a drink too. You think I may be going hot chocolate. You know, Dawson took Sprite cranberry. You may think I'm going eggnog. Nah, I'm going with one you didn't see. Warm apple cider. Really
Okay.
hits different around the
Okay.
Christmas time.
All right, so here, I really want to do another round, but I know we don't got time. I got 3 really good picks, 3 or 4. I got Elf, Home Alone, Michael Bublé, and The Grinch. Like, I'm stuck between these 3. I think I already got a person in Jesus. I gotta go movie, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good
I think I'm gonna go Elf.
That's good. That's a good pick.
For my last pick, I mean, you wake up, you look in your stocking, just see what you have. Just go gifts. Like,
Oh, presents, gifts
Yep.
in general?
Yep.
That's a good pick.
just wake up, go under the tree, see what gifts you got. I
Is that your
mean,
last one? I think it
yep,
is, right? Yeah.
that's my last pick.
That's a really good, like, last overall pick.
That is.
Now, the last gift, like the last present you open, that's kind of always like, oh, dang it, Christmas is over. You know, I got to go to school in a week. Like,
Kind of sad some of these didn't
But,
get picked, like
you know,
gingerbread houses,
oh, gingerbread houses went undrafted. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey.
snow globes.
Snow. Ooh, I didn't even think of snow globes. You know.
Christmas Eve.
Ooh, Christmas Eve, that's a good one, yeah. Yeah, a lot of good ones left. I think we could have probably done 10, 15 rounds of this thing, but that teams would just get too big. You know, I think we had a lot of good players, and I think we took some of the best available.
Got our starting 5 up.
Yep. All right. So everybody, thank you for watching. We won't have a show next week, but we will be back on December 13th at 3:30 with a live show. We'll have an in-studio audience. So thank you for watching.
Dang.